What's up, guys? How's YouTube? How we doing, guys? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hey, really, it's been a good Sunday. Yeah, it has been. Even though it's like 9:43 in the afternoon, or 9:43 in the morning. I think it's been pretty good. I mean, yeah, extra hour of sleep. There you go. That's how it started off good. But definitely, it's gonna be an interesting week of football. I turn 21 next week. Fun fact, real quick, guys. But again, beside the point, guys. It is week 9, guys. It is Sunday. You guys know what time it is. It is time for predictions. And it's actually gonna be a really interesting week of predictions for me, because a lot of these matchups are actually really freaking good, to say the least. Some of them, are going to be pretty obvious to pick, but honestly, I think a lot of them are really good. Starting off, my bad, guys, as I had a little hiccup there. Starting off, Colts, Texans. Honestly, guys, it's going to be interesting to see how well the Colts can combat against, who the hell am I kidding? Colts aren't really, how can I put it? 2 wins on the season, and I don't think that the Colts have enough to get it done this year. Or I really think that they are just the little brother of the AFC South. I really think that they're only going to win every once in a while. I think that the Texans are going to pretty much bully them. And so I'm going to go ahead, like I just said, I really do believe that the Texans are going to bully them. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say that the Texans go ahead, they get it done against the Colts. Then you go ahead and you got the Bengals taking on the Jaguars. And honestly, again, another good matchup that's going to be happening around. And honestly, guys, I actually forgot who I was going to pick earlier, or when I was doing this on Facebook. Look, and I actually was convinced that Cincinnati would actually keep it close, but then again, I looked at the run game, and honestly, I think that Leonard Fournette is actually a lot better than Jeremy Hill. Well, I mean, 130 for 596. That's an average of 4.58, and then Jeremy Hill, 37 for 116. Yeah, I honestly think that Jacksonville team is a lot better, or is better than that Cincinnati team. It's definitely going to be a really close matchup. The line has it at 6, but don't even be surprised if that is a lot closer. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to say the Jags get it done at home. Bucks Saints. Honestly, Bucks, you let me down last week. You really did. This was had the Bucks beaten the Panthers last week, this would have been the only game that I actually, I only would have got one wrong, and that was the Thursday night matchup, and I would have been undefeated in the rest of the day. So, yeah, kind of tells you how my week is gone. Or kind of tells you how last week went. And thanks, Tampa Bay. I'm actually going to go ahead, I'm going to say that Drew Brees and the Saints, honestly, that team is just, I don't know what they have done, but that Saints team has just had a resurgence. I think they might know that their division is absolute shit. So, yeah, that could be it. I'm actually convinced that that's probably it. They're convinced that their division is absolute shit because, Falcons are bipolar this season, Panthers are bipolar this season, Bucks, nobody knows what the fuck's up with them. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to say that the Saints get it done on tonight. Then we go ahead and we got the Rams and the Giants. And I've been picking fun. And honestly, guys, I got a question for you. Do the Giants go ahead and actually get it done this week? Or does Eli go ahead and does he throw more interceptions and touchdowns this week? And my question is, who does Eli really have to throw to? And that's a legitimate question for me. Who does he have to throw to? Because I really, no Odell, and that's obviously Eli's main target. No Odell, no Brandon Marshall. Well, I mean, who's their best receiver? It's probably the tight end, right? Because he's the only guy that's not injured. It's Sterling Shepard. So, no, it is a wide receiver. But honestly, I don't think that the Giants get it done. Yes, they had a bye week last week, and yes, they are home this week, but I really don't think that the Giants have enough to get it done. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say that the Giants, it's pick up the victory. Or, what the fuck did I just say? Hey, I think the Rams get it done. My bad, guys. Erase that. First botch of the day. Hey, won't be the last. Probably won't be the last, but that's beside the point. I got the Rams to pretty much just run over. Or the Giants. I think that, I think that Jared Goff might have a good day. Hey, but I think, honestly, I think the guy that you really need to watch might be, is actually going to be Todd Gurley. Because I think that going up against this Giants defense, I think that Todd's going to do really good. Paul Perkins, obviously, 32 for 61. Come on, I'm not picking in the Giants because of that. I'm going with the Rams. Falcons, Panthers. Now, this is where I'm convinced that there is a conspiracy against me with these two teams, because every time I pick against them, they win. But every time I pick for them, they lose. So, does anybody want to explain that to me? Hey, other than that, I'm convinced that both teams are just bipolar as hell. I really am. And honestly, for this one, it came down to who has the better offense, and believe me, who had the better team, and it had nothing to do with the quarterback, because honestly, folks, this quarterback matchup is absolutely just. Listen, everybody's gonna rip on me for this. I don't care. I think that this quarterback matchup is just two overrated quarterbacks just going at it right now. I really do. Yes, and everybody's gonna hit me with the comments. Two former MVPs going at it. Yeah. Congrats, two former MVPs. Both of them who sucked in the Super Bowl. Oh, so yeah, you tell me how well that's gonna go. Oh, I don't know. Oh, because let's be real. Oh, if they were both MVP candidates, Cam would have destroyed, with the record that the Panthers had, Cam would have destroyed that defense of Denver. And Matt Ryan would have ran the ball instead of throwing it every friggin' time. And they would have been Super Bowl champs. But again, that's beside the point. And again, this matchup I'm picking not because of the quarterback matchup. I'm actually going to pick it because of a couple of running back categories and a couple of wide receiver categories. And when we talk running backs, honestly, I don't think there's anybody better or in the NFC than Devontae Freeman. And I don't think there's anybody better in the NFC than Julio Jones right now. Oh, I truly don't. Oh, so I'm actually gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say that the Falcons get it done against the Panthers. I have no faith in the Panthers. This year, but again, I say that and watch. They're actually gonna win. So, again, I'll be convinced of some sort of conspiracy theory if the Panthers win, but that won't. Oh, Broncos, Eagles, and I said that, and again, something I said earlier. This isn't the best Eagles team if you look at it. This isn't. I mean, you look at who they used to have. They used to have Westbrook. They used to have Mike Vick. When he was, part of me wants to say still in his prime. I am, but at the same time, like, you had Deshaun Jackson, who was a complete speed threat. You had an absolute dominating team here for a couple of years. Hell, I think one year they won like 14-1, made it to the Super Bowl, but lost. Honestly, I'm not gonna go against the fire. I'm gonna say that yes, I think the Broncos defense is really good, but I think that the Eagles just have too much going for them. I think they got too much fire going right now, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say the Eagles get it done. And real quick, I'm gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings. A lot of people are saying that Carson Wentz is MVP. Personally, I don't think that he's MVP right now. Personally, I want to see how the rest of the season goes, or I want to see how a little bit if further on goes. I want to ask me in week 15, week 14, I'll make the pick. If he's MVP candidate. Yeah, but right now, I don't think he's MVP. So, and again, that's just me. And I think I just lost my thing. No, I didn't. And alright, then we go ahead and we go to the Ravens and Titans, and this game is actually going to be really good, because I think I've been because I think I've been, like, back and forth with my pick. Because I think I picked the Titans on one, and I think I picked the Ravens on the other. But, no, I actually picked, I know I picked. But, honestly, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say the Titans get it done. I think that, DeMarco Murray, I think, again, it's going to be that running game. I think that DeMarco Murray is a little bit better than, who the Ravens got for their running back. I forget. I'm having brain farts, guys. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I think DeMarco Murray, honestly is better than, who do they have? Why am I forgetting? Alex Collins. And to give or take, yes, Alex Collins is having a good year this year. But I think that, DeMarco Murray's going to have a better day today. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say that the Titans get it done. And then I think Mariota's, going to have a good game against the Ravens. So, yeah. Then we go ahead and we get to the 4 o'clock matchup. So, Cardinals versus 49ers. And 49ers, I got to give you a round of applause. You picked up Jimmy Garoppolo. Honestly, yeah, I think Edelman said it best. You picked up a stud. You really did. But this is where I take the applause away. This is where I take everything away because you fucked up. You really did. You screwed up this time, and how'd you screw up? They say Jimmy Garoppolo is now active as a backup for the 49ers. This is why the 49ers are going to go 0-16 this year. Because when they get good talent, they show them to the bench. Also, Pierre Garçon's hurt. But that's beside the point. And when they get a good quarterback, there's the bench. Yeah. Cardinals win. That's all I'm going to say. That's the rest I'm going to say. And then I think it's, Redskins against the Seattle Seahawks. It's Kirk Cousins against the Legion of Boom. And I think last time these two faced off, I don't think it ended well. Oh, I think Seattle actually probably won. And I'm going to double check on that. Yeah, Seattle won. And honestly, I think that, I really do think that Seattle's a lot better than Washington. I really think that Seattle has the better defense, obviously. Bobby Wagner, Cam Chancellor, T3, Richard Sherman. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that, like I said, Seattle gets it done. I don't really think Kirk Cousins is, good anymore. I mean, he had one good season. So, let's get off the bandwagon, folks. I'm going with Seattle. Oh, Kansas City, Dallas. And honestly, guys, this is going to be interesting because Zeke is supposed to be suspended, but he's not. He's projected to play this game. And honestly, I think that with that suspension in the back of his mind, I think that's kind of, and a lot of people are going to give me heat for this. I understand that. I think that's kind of in the back of the mind of Ezekiel Elliott. I think that what big Zeke, I personally, do I think he's going to struggle today? No, I think he's going to play like he has been all season, but I really don't think that he has, the best of years going for him, because obviously last year he was really good. He obviously, I think, probably should have won Rookie of the Year. Or he might have. And personally, I forget which one of them, either Dak or Zeke, who won Rookie of the Year. But again, beside the point, I really think that at Kansas City and Dallas, this is going to be a good matchup. It really is. But in the end, I think that at Kansas City and the defense, and yes, no Eric Berry, but I think Ron Parker, I think Marcus Peters, I think that entire Kansas City defense, I think they're going to be able to hold down on the Dallas offense. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the Chiefs get it done. On Oakland, Miami, this is actually, going to be a really good matchup. And they actually have the Raiders, my bad. They have the Raiders going, and it's a 3-point favorite. I'm going to go against the line. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that the Dolphins get it done. I really think that this Miami team is definitely something special. Oh, I really do believe that this Miami team has a lot going for them. And I really think that, like I said, they're going to definitely be something special in the near future, because this team is just so young. And right now they're third in the NFC East. And part of me wants to actually say that that the Dolphins could actually, in a sense, I think the Dolphins, if they tried, they could possibly make a run for the wild card. But right now, for whatever the hell reason, New England's above. But oh yeah, that's right. New England won. Ignore me. Ignore that last statement. But I think New England, and they're off this week. They're off this week, so Miami definitely has a lot of chance to make up some ground. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say Miami gets it done, and then Detroit against Green Bay. And folks, this is what I have to say about this one. No Aaron Rodgers. Sorry, Packer fans. No win for the Packers. I don't know the last time I've actually said that I'm picking against the Packers, but like I said, I don't think that without Aaron Rodgers, I think that that kind of puts them at a disadvantage for Green Bay. And Aaron Rodgers usually has killed the Lions, but I think no Aaron Rodgers today. I think that the Lions are going to take advantage of that, especially on defense. And so I think that the Lions offense with Matt Stafford, I think Stafford's going to have a good game on Monday night. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say that the Lions get it done against the Packers. In Green Bay, nonetheless. So, alright guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Guys, let me know who you guys got down below. Oh, and I will talk to you guys probably Thursday. Alright, later guys.